Are you feeling overwhelmed in this fast-moving world? Do you feel like you are drowning in a sea of deadlines and to-do lists? In our crazy lives, it's easy to forget the good stuff, right? But what if the key to happiness is right under your nose? What if you can learn how to be more in the moment? This video unlocks the power of gratitude and shows you how to incorporate it into your daily life and be more grateful and appreciative. Join me. Let's journey on the path towards gratitude together. Come, subscribe to my channel and join the VMB Creations family, our sanctuary of wellness.
In the tapestry of human emotions, few are as potent and transformative as gratitude. It's a simple word, yet it holds the key to unlocking a world of possibilities. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a profound shift in perspective, a conscious recognition of the good in our lives. Like a warm embrace on a cold day, gratitude has the power to soothe our souls and uplift our spirits. In a world often consumed by negativity and stress, gratitude offers a refreshing antidote, a beacon of hope amidst life's challenges. When we cultivate gratitude, we choose to focus on the positive aspects of our experiences, no matter how small. This simple act of appreciation can have a ripple effect, influencing not only our own well-being, but also the lives of those around us. In today's fast-paced world where stress and anxiety have become commonplace, the search for well-being has taken on a new urgency. People are increasingly turning to ancient wisdom and holistic practices to find balance and fulfillment. Amidst this quest for optimal health, gratitude has emerged as a powerful tool, a modern-day elixir for the mind, body, and spirit. But what is it about gratitude that makes it so effective in enhancing our overall well-being? The answer lies in its ability to rewire our brains, shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. When we practice gratitude, we train our minds to appreciate the abundance in our lives, fostering a sense of contentment and inner peace. Unlike many quick fixes that address only surface-level issues, gratitude takes a holistic approach, nourishing us on all levels of our being, mind, body, and spirit. It's like tending to a garden, where nurturing the soil, providing sunlight, and watering regularly results in vibrant blooms. When we cultivate gratitude, we create a fertile ground for our overall well-being to flourish. Our minds become calmer, our bodies more resilient, and our spirits more connected to something greater than ourselves. This interconnectedness is crucial for optimal health, as imbalances in one area can often manifest in others. Gratitude acts as a harmonizing force, bringing our entire being into alignment. For centuries, spiritual traditions have extolled the virtues of gratitude, recognizing its power to transform lives. Now, science is catching up, providing empirical evidence to support these ancient teachings. Researchers have discovered that practicing gratitude has a profound impact on our brains, releasing feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which elevate our mood and promote feelings of happiness. It's like activating our body's own natural pharmacy. Moreover, studies have shown that gratitude can reduce stress hormones like cortisol, which wreak havoc on our physical and mental health. By lowering stress levels, gratitude helps to create a more balanced internal environment, conducive to healing and well-being. Beyond the surface, unveiling the benefits. The benefits of gratitude extend far beyond a temporary mood boost. Research suggests that a regular gratitude practice can lead to significant improvements in various aspects of our lives, from our physical health to our relationships. For instance, studies have linked gratitude to better sleep quality, reduced inflammation, and even improved cardiovascular health. It's like giving our bodies the tools they need to thrive. Furthermore, gratitude has been shown to enhance our emotional resilience, enabling us to cope more effectively with life's inevitable challenges. When we approach difficulties with an attitude of gratitude, we're better equipped to navigate them with grace and find meaning even in the midst of adversity. Embracing a gratitude practice. In a world often dominated by negativity bias, our innate tendency to focus on the negative. Cultivating gratitude requires conscious effort. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more we exercise it, the stronger it becomes. The good news is that incorporating gratitude into our daily lives doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Simple practices like keeping a gratitude journal, expressing appreciation to others, or simply pausing to notice the beauty around us can make a world of difference. The key is to make gratitude a habit, a way of life, rather than a fleeting thought. By weaving it into the fabric of our everyday experiences, we can unlock its transformative power and create a life filled with more joy, meaning, and well-being. The body's symphony. Imagine your body as a grand orchestra with each organ playing its part in perfect harmony. The heart beats a steady rhythm, the lungs expand and contract, and the digestive system hums along, breaking down food and providing energy. This intricate symphony of life is a testament to the body's innate wisdom and resilience. Just as a conductor guides the orchestra to create beautiful music, gratitude acts as a guiding force, harmonizing the different systems within our bodies. When we cultivate an attitude of appreciation, we send positive signals throughout our being, promoting balance and well-being. This interconnectedness between our thoughts, emotions, and physical health is at the heart of mind-body medicine, a field that recognizes the profound influence our mental state has on our physical well-being. Gratitude, it turns out, is a powerful tool in this realm. Think of your body as a complex machine, with all its intricate parts working together to keep you running smoothly. Just like a car needs regular oil changes and maintenance to function at its best, our bodies thrive on positive emotions like gratitude. Gratitude acts as a lubricant, reducing friction and promoting ease of movement within our physical systems. When we approach life with an attitude of appreciation, we create a more harmonious internal environment, allowing our bodies to function more efficiently. On the other hand, negativity, stress, and resentment act like sludge in the engine, clogging up the works and leading to wear and tear. Over time, these negative emotions can take a toll on our physical health, increasing our risk of illness and disease. In today's fast-paced world, getting a good night's sleep can feel like an elusive dream. But did you know that gratitude can actually improve the quality of your sleep? Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude regularly tend to fall asleep faster, sleep more soundly, and wake up feeling more refreshed. How does this work? Gratitude helps to quiet the mind, reducing racing thoughts and worries that often keep us awake at night. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention away from negative thoughts and anxieties, creating a more peaceful state of mind, conducive to sleep. Imagine lying in bed, your mind replaying the day's stresses like a broken record. Now imagine replacing those thoughts with images of things you're grateful for. A warm hug from a loved one, a beautiful sunset, a delicious meal. Which scenario is more likely to lull you into a restful slumber? Stress has become an epidemic in our modern world, with constant demands and pressures taking a toll on our physical and mental health. But what if there was a simple, free, and readily available antidote to stress? Enter gratitude. Gratitude acts like a cooling balm on our overheated nervous systems, helping to reduce the production of stress hormones like cortisol. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our perspective away from perceived threats and stresses, creating a sense of calm and well-being. Think of stress as a pot of boiling water on the stove. Gratitude is like turning down the heat, allowing the water to simmer down and eventually return to a calm, peaceful state. By incorporating gratitude into our daily lives, we can effectively manage stress and protect our bodies from its harmful effects. The beat of gratitude. The heart, the very symbol of love and life, is also profoundly affected by our emotional state. Research has shown that gratitude can have a positive impact on cardiovascular health, reducing blood pressure, improving blood flow, and even lowering the risk of heart disease. One study found that people who wrote gratitude letters for just a few weeks experienced significant improvements in their heart rate variability, a measure of the heart's ability to adapt to changing conditions. This suggests that gratitude may help to regulate the heart's rhythm, promoting a more balanced and healthy cardiovascular system. Imagine your heart as a delicate instrument, easily thrown out of tune by stress, negativity, and resentment. Gratitude acts like a gentle tuning fork, helping to restore harmony and balance to the instrument, allowing it to play its life-giving melody with ease and grace. Immunity boost, strengthening the body's defenses. Our immune system is our first line of defense against harmful invaders like bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens. And just like any other system in the body, it can be strengthened or weakened by our thoughts, emotions, and lifestyle choices. Studies have shown that gratitude can actually boost our immune function, increasing the production of white blood cells, which are responsible for fighting off infection. When we feel grateful, our bodies release feel-good hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which have been shown to have immune-enhancing effects. Think of gratitude as a vitamin for your immune system, providing it with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. By incorporating gratitude into our daily lives, we can strengthen our body's natural defenses and improve our overall health and well-being. Finding ease through appreciation. Chronic pain affects millions of people worldwide, impacting their quality of life and often leading to a downward spiral of suffering and despair. While gratitude may not be a cure for chronic pain, studies have shown that it can play a significant role in pain management, helping people cope better with their symptoms and improve their overall well-being. Gratitude helps to shift our focus away from pain and discomfort, directing our attention to the good things in our lives. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our experience of pain, making it feel less intense and more manageable. Imagine pain as a heavy weight you're carrying around. Gratitude is like a helium balloon tied to the weight, lifting it slightly and making it feel less burdensome. By cultivating gratitude, we can lighten the load of pain and find moments of joy and peace, even in the midst of physical discomfort. Beyond the physical gratitude's ripple effect, the benefits of gratitude extend far beyond our physical bodies. When we cultivate an attitude of appreciation, we create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of our lives, from our relationships to our work to our overall sense of purpose and fulfillment. Gratitude fosters a sense of connection and belonging, helping us to appreciate the people in our lives and strengthen our bonds with them. It enhances our empathy and compassion, making us more understanding and forgiving of ourselves and others. And it inspires us to live with more purpose and meaning, recognizing the abundance in our lives and wanting to give back to the world around us. Gratitude is not just a feel-good emotion, it's a transformative force that has the power to heal our bodies, minds, and spirits. By embracing gratitude as a way of life, we can unlock a world of possibilities and create a life filled with more joy, love, and well-being. The mind's garden. Imagine your mind as a garden. Not just any garden, but a vast and fertile landscape with the potential to grow an abundance of thoughts and emotions. Just like a garden needs tending to thrive, so too does our mind. And gratitude, my friends, is the ultimate fertilizer. It's easy to let our minds become overrun with weeds, negative thoughts, worries, and anxieties. These weeds choke out the beautiful flowers of joy, peace, and contentment that we all long for. But with gratitude, we can cultivate a more vibrant and resilient inner landscape. Planting seeds of positivity. Every time we express gratitude, we plant a seed of positivity in our minds. It might be for something as simple as a sunny day, a good cup of coffee, or a kind word from a stranger. These small acts of appreciation might seem insignificant at the time, but they have a cumulative effect, gradually transforming the landscape of our thoughts. Think of it this way. If you were to plant a single wildflower seed in a field, it might not seem like much. But imagine planting hundreds, thousands, even millions of seeds. Eventually, that field would be transformed into a sea of vibrant color, a testament to the power of small, consistent actions. The same principle applies to gratitude. Each time we choose to focus on the good, we plant a seed of positivity that has the potential to blossom into something beautiful. And just like a garden thrives on sunlight and water, our minds flourish with the nourishment of gratitude. Anxiety, with its relentless grip on our thoughts, can feel like a heavy weight, dragging us down and stealing our joy. It whispers doubts in our ears, magnifies our fears, and keeps us trapped in a cycle of worry and dread. But gratitude, my friends, offers a powerful antidote. When we shift our focus from what's wrong to what's right, we loosen anxiety's grip on our minds. Gratitude allows us to step outside the confines of our worries and tap into a source of strength and resilience we never knew we had. Think of gratitude as a rope ladder being thrown down to you in the depths of anxiety's pit. Each rung on the ladder represents something you're grateful for. As you climb rung by rung, focusing on each blessing, you gradually ascend from the darkness into the light of hope and possibility. Depression can cast a long and heavy shadow over our lives, sapping our energy, stealing our motivation, and leaving us feeling lost and hopeless. It can be difficult to see beyond the darkness when we're in the throes of this debilitating condition. But even in the darkest of times, gratitude can offer a glimmer of light. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain of depression overnight, but it does provide a lifeline, a way to reconnect with the good in our lives, even when it feels impossible. By focusing on what we're grateful for, we begin to chip away at the wall of despair that depression has erected. Think of gratitude as a candle in the darkness of depression. The flame may seem small and insignificant at first, but its light has the power to penetrate even the deepest shadows. And as we continue to light more candles of gratitude, the darkness begins to recede, replaced by a growing sense of hope and healing. We often chase happiness as if it was something outside of ourselves, something to be acquired or achieved. We chase after material possessions, external validation, and fleeting pleasures, hoping they will finally fill the void within. But true happiness, my friends, is not something we find. It's something we cultivate, and gratitude is the key. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. We begin to appreciate the abundance in our lives, the simple joys that we often take for granted. And as we do, happiness begins to blossom from within like a flower opening its petals to the sun. Think of happiness as a garden within your heart. Gratitude is the sunlight and water that nourishes the seeds of joy, contentment, and peace. The more we water our hearts with gratitude, the more these seeds will grow, blossoming into a beautiful and fulfilling life. Cultivating self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics. We judge ourselves relentlessly, focusing on our flaws and shortcomings while overlooking our strengths and accomplishments. This negative self-talk can chip away at our self-esteem, leaving us feeling inadequate and unworthy. But gratitude, my friends, can help us cultivate a more compassionate and loving relationship with ourselves. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what's wrong with us to what's right. We begin to appreciate our unique gifts, talents, and qualities, recognizing that we are perfectly imperfect beings worthy of love and acceptance. Think of gratitude as a mirror that reflects back to you all the wonderful things about yourself that you often overlook. Instead of focusing on your perceived flaws, take a moment to appreciate your strengths, your resilience, your compassion. Gratitude, a bridge to resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. It's inevitable that we will face difficult times when we feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or even defeated. But resilience, my friends, is not about avoiding hardship. It's about learning to bounce back from it. And gratitude can be a powerful tool in building our resilience. When we practice gratitude, we develop a more positive outlook on life. We learn to see challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as stepping stones, and disappointments as lessons learned. Gratitude helps us to reframe our experiences, finding meaning and purpose even in the midst of adversity. Think of gratitude as a bridge that helps us to navigate the rough waters of life. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we build a stronger foundation, making us less likely to be swept away by the storms that come our way. Rewiring the brain for well-being. Our brains are wired for negativity bias. It's an evolutionary adaptation that helped our ancestors survive in a world full of danger. But in today's world, this negativity bias can work against us, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and unhappiness. The good news is that we can actually rewire our brains for positivity and well-being. And gratitude, my friends, is the ultimate brain training tool. When we practice gratitude regularly, we strengthen the neural pathways associated with positive emotions. Over time, our brains become more accustomed to looking for the good, finding reasons to be grateful even in challenging situations. Think of your brain as a muscle that can be strengthened through exercise. Gratitude is like a workout for your brain, helping to build up the neural circuitry of positivity, resilience, and well-being. And just like any workout, the more you practice, the stronger you become. Imagine a magnificent tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens, its leaves rustling in the wind. What keeps this tree standing tall, weathering storms and providing shade for generations to come? It's the roots, my friends, the unseen foundation that anchors the tree to the earth, drawing nourishment and providing stability. Our spirituality is much like those roots. It's the foundation of our being, grounding us, nourishing us, and connecting us to something far greater than ourselves. And just as roots need fertile soil and water to thrive, so too does our spirituality require nurturing and attention. Gratitude, in its purest form, is a spiritual practice. When we cultivate an attitude of thankfulness, we tap into this deeper connection, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and acknowledging the source from which all blessings flow. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to feel disconnected, not only from each other, but also from something larger than ourselves. We get caught up in our own little worlds, consumed by our to-do lists, deadlines, and desires. But deep down, there's a longing within each of us for something more, a yearning for meaning, purpose, and connection. We seek a sense of belonging, a feeling of being part of something vast and awe-inspiring. Gratitude helps us bridge that gap. When we take the time to appreciate the beauty around us, the kindness of strangers, the love of family and friends, we open ourselves to the realization that we are not isolated islands, but rather integral parts of a magnificent, interconnected web of life. The search for purpose is a universal human quest. We long to know why we're here, what our unique contribution to the world might be. We seek a sense of meaning beyond our everyday routines, a reason to get out of bed each morning with a fire in our hearts. Gratitude, my friends, can guide us on this journey of self-discovery. When we approach life with an attitude of thankfulness, we begin to see the world through a different lens. We become more attuned to the needs of others, more aware of the opportunities to make a difference. Our hearts open, and we discover that true fulfillment comes not from what we can take, but from what we can give. The gift of interconnectedness. We live in a world that often emphasizes individuality, competition, and the pursuit of personal gain. But beneath the surface of our separate lives lies a profound truth. We are all interconnected. Our actions, thoughts, and energy ripple outward, impacting not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Gratitude helps us to recognize and embrace this fundamental interconnectedness. When we appreciate the contributions of others, the support we receive from loved ones, and the countless acts of kindness that touch our lives each day, we cultivate a sense of belonging and shared humanity. This awareness of our interconnectedness fosters compassion, empathy, and a desire to contribute to the well-being of others. We begin to understand that what we do for others, we ultimately do for ourselves. Compassion, the heart of spirituality. Compassion, the ability to understand and share in the suffering of others, is at the very core of spirituality. It's the driving force behind acts of kindness, generosity, and love. It's the recognition that we are all in this together, that every living being deserves our care and respect. Gratitude, my friends, opens the door to compassion. When we're grateful for the good in our own lives, we naturally become more sensitive to the suffering of others. We develop a greater capacity for empathy and a willingness to extend a helping hand to those in need. This shift from self-centeredness to other-centeredness is a hallmark of spiritual growth. We move beyond our own limited perspective and begin to see the world through the eyes of compassion, recognizing the shared humanity that binds us together. Forgiveness, releasing the burdens. We all carry burdens from the past, hurts, resentments, and grudges that weigh us down and keep us tethered to negativity. Forgiveness, the act of releasing these burdens and choosing to move forward with love and compassion, is essential for spiritual growth. Gratitude paves the path to forgiveness. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we shift our attention away from past hurts and resentments. We begin to see the situation from a different perspective, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that holding on to anger only harms ourselves. Forgiveness doesn't condone the actions of others, nor does it require us to forget. It simply means choosing to let go of the anger and resentment that keep us stuck in the past. It's about freeing ourselves from the weight of negativity and opening our hearts to healing and peace. Cultivating a gratitude practice. The path to spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination. It's a lifelong process of learning, evolving, and deepening our connection to something greater than ourselves. And gratitude, my friends, is the compass that guides us along the way. Incorporating a gratitude practice into our daily lives doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate rituals. It's about finding simple ways to weave thankfulness into the fabric of our everyday experiences. Start by taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for. Keep a gratitude journal, write thank you notes, or simply express your appreciation to those around you. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more it will become a natural and integral part of your being. The journey of spiritual growth. The journey of spiritual growth is a deeply personal one, unique to each individual. There's no right or wrong way to connect with your spirituality. What matters most is that you find practices that resonate with you, that nourish your soul and help you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Gratitude, my friends, is a powerful tool that can support you on this journey. It's a reminder to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance in your life, and to approach each day with an open heart and a thankful spirit. As you cultivate gratitude, you may find that your priorities shift, your relationships deepen, and your sense of purpose becomes clearer. You'll begin to experience a sense of peace and contentment that transcends the ups and downs of everyday life. A deep knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be, right here, right now. The power of real-life stories. Throughout history, stories have been powerful tools for sharing wisdom, inspiring change, and connecting with the human experience. They have a unique ability to touch our hearts, ignite our imaginations, and remind us that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. When it comes to gratitude, real-life stories hold a special significance. They offer tangible examples of how this simple practice can have a profound impact on people's lives, transforming their health, relationships, and overall well-being. These stories aren't about extraordinary individuals leading charmed lives. They're about everyday people who have faced real challenges, experienced pain and loss, and yet found a way to embrace gratitude as a path to healing, growth, and joy. A story of healing. Imagine a young woman named Shamina, battling a chronic illness that has left her feeling trapped in a cycle of pain, fatigue, and despair. Her days are filled with doctor's appointments, medications, and the constant fear that her condition will worsen. She feels isolated, hopeless, and as though her life is slipping away. One day, a friend suggests that Shamina try keeping a gratitude journal. Initially skeptical, Shamina reluctantly agrees, jotting down a few simple things she's grateful for each night before bed. As the days turn into weeks, Shamina begins to notice a subtle shift within herself. Focusing on gratitude, even amidst her illness, allows Shamina to tap into a source of strength and resilience she didn't know she possessed. She begins to appreciate the small joys in life, a warm breeze, a phone call with a friend, a moment of pain-free movement. Slowly but surely, gratitude becomes her lifeline, guiding her towards healing and hope. Finding gratitude in the midst of loss. Loss is an inevitable part of life, a heart-wrenching experience that can leave us feeling lost, broken, and unsure of how to move forward. It is a universal experience touching every soul at some point in their journey. The pain of losing someone dear to us can be overwhelming, casting a shadow over our days and nights. It's in these moments of profound grief that gratitude may seem like an impossible ask. The weight of sorrow can be so heavy that it feels like there is no room for anything else, let alone gratitude. How can we be grateful when our hearts are shattered into a million pieces? The very idea seems almost cruel, as if we are being asked to find light in the darkest of places. Consider the story of Pepito, a man who has recently lost his wife of 7 years. Their love story was like a story from a book, filled with moments of joy, laughter, and deep connection. Overwhelmed by grief, Pepito struggles to imagine life without his soulmate, his partner in crime, the woman who has been by his side through thick and thin. Every corner of their home, every shared memory seems to echo with her absence. He feels lost at sea, adrift in a world that suddenly seems cold and unfamiliar. The future, once bright and full of promise, now feels uncertain and bleak. As Pepito begins to sort through his wife's belongings, he stumbles upon a box filled with letters they wrote to each other throughout their courtship and marriage. Each letter is a testament to their enduring love and the life they built together. As he reads through the words of love, laughter, and shared dreams, a wave of gratitude washes over him. He is reminded of the beautiful moments they shared, the challenges they overcame, and the deep bond that connected them. He realizes that while his wife may be gone, the love they shared, the memories they created, and the impact she had on his life will stay with him always. In the midst of his sorrow, Papito finds a glimmer of gratitude, a reminder that love transcends even the deepest loss. This gratitude doesn't erase his pain, but it offers a beacon of hope, a way to honor his wife's memory and carry her spirit forward. Transforming adversity into triumph. Adversity in its many forms, job loss, financial struggles, relationship breakdowns, health challenges, can test our limits, shake our foundations, and leave us questioning everything we thought we knew. These moments of hardship can feel like insurmountable obstacles, casting long shadows over our lives and making us doubt our ability to overcome them. It's easy to fall into a trap of negativity, blaming others and feeling sorry for ourselves. The weight of our struggles can make it seem as though there is no way out, and the temptation to give up can be overwhelming. But there are those who, when faced with adversity, choose a different path. They refuse to be defined by their challenges and instead see them as opportunities for growth and transformation. They embrace gratitude as a tool for transformation, a way to find meaning and purpose even in the darkest of times. By focusing on the positive aspects of their lives, they are able to shift their perspective and find strength in the face of adversity. Take the story of Maria, a single mother who has just lost her job and is facing eviction from her apartment. Her situation seems dire and the future uncertain. Fear and despair threaten to consume her as she worries about how she will provide for her children and keep a roof over their heads. The pressure is immense and the stakes are high. Instead of succumbing to negativity, Maria makes a conscious decision to focus on what she's grateful for: her healthy children, the support of her local church community, and her own inner strength and determination. She begins to see her challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to demonstrate her resilience and resourcefulness. She reaches out to her community, attending support group meetings and seeking advice from those who have faced similar struggles. Through these connections, she gains valuable insights and practical tips on how to navigate her situation. Maria takes on odd jobs, from babysitting to freelance work, to make ends meet. Each small victory fuels her determination, and she begins to see a glimmer of hope. Eventually, her perseverance pays off. Maria lands a new job that not only allows her to provide for her family, but also offers opportunities for personal and professional growth. She rebuilds her life, stronger and more resilient than before. Maria's story is a testament to the power of gratitude and resilience. By focusing on the positives and refusing to be defeated by her circumstances, she transforms her adversity into triumph. Her journey reminds us that no matter how difficult our challenges may seem, we have the power to overcome them and emerge stronger on the other side. The ripple effect of one grateful heart. Gratitude is more than just a personal practice. It has a ripple effect, spreading outwards and touching the lives of those around us. When we cultivate gratitude, we become beacons of positivity, inspiring others to do the same. Imagine a young boy named Emmett, who witnesses his parents practicing gratitude daily. He sees them expressing appreciation for each other, giving thanks for their meals, and finding joy in the simple things. As Emmett grows up surrounded by this culture of gratitude, it becomes ingrained in his own being. He naturally expresses appreciation to his teachers, classmates, and friends. He notices the good in others and finds ways to brighten their day. Emmett's gratitude becomes contagious, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond his immediate circle, inspiring others to approach life with an open heart and a thankful spirit. From scarcity to abundance, a mindset shift. We live in a world that often emphasizes scarcity, the idea that there's not enough to go around, that we must constantly compete for resources, recognition, and success. This scarcity mindset can lead to fear, anxiety, and a constant feeling of dissatisfaction. Gratitude has the power to shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we begin to see the world through a lens of abundance, recognizing the countless blessings that surround us each day. Think of a person who constantly focuses on what they lack: a bigger house, a more impressive job title, more money in the bank. Their attention is always on what's missing, leaving them feeling inadequate and dissatisfied. Now imagine someone who practices gratitude regularly. They appreciate their cozy home, find fulfillment in their work, and feel grateful for their financial stability. They approach life with a sense of contentment and joy, recognizing the abundance that already exists in their lives. Living a life of gratitude. It's contagious. When we embrace gratitude as a way of life, it becomes more than just a practice. It becomes an integral part of who we are. It shapes our thoughts, influences our actions, and radiates outwards, touching the lives of everyone we encounter. Imagine a community where gratitude is a shared value, where people go out of their way to express appreciation, offer support, and celebrate each other's successes. In this community, neighbors help neighbors, strangers smile at each other on the street, and acts of kindness are commonplace. People approach challenges with a spirit of collaboration and find joy in the simple act of being alive. Living a life of gratitude is contagious. When we choose to focus on the good, we inspire those around us to do the same, creating a ripple effect that has the power to transform individuals, communities, and even the world. As we've explored throughout this journey into the heart of gratitude, this simple yet profound practice has the power to transform our lives in countless ways, improving our physical and mental health, deepening our spiritual connection, and enriching our relationships. But gratitude isn't a magic pill or a one-time fix. It's a lifelong practice, a conscious choice we make each day to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance in our lives, and to approach the world with an open heart and a thankful spirit. The journey of gratitude awaits you. Take the first step today and watch as your life unfolds in ways you never thought possible. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration into the transformative power of gratitude, let the weight of its significance settle upon you. Reflect on the journey we've taken together, delving into the depths of this simple yet profound emotion. Consider how gratitude has the potential to reshape our lives, our relationships, and our very perception of the world around us. Like a warm ember that refuses to be extinguished, gratitude has the power to illuminate even the darkest corners of our lives. It acts as a beacon of hope, a guiding light that helps us navigate through the trials and tribulations we inevitably face. In moments of despair, a simple act of gratitude can reignite our spirit, reminding us of the beauty and goodness that still exist. It is a timeless virtue, a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the very core of our shared humanity. No matter where we come from or what language we speak, gratitude is a common thread that binds us together. It fosters connection, understanding, and empathy, allowing us to see the world through the eyes of others and appreciate the richness of our diverse experiences. Throughout history, philosophers, spiritual leaders, and wise elders have extolled the virtues of gratitude, recognizing it as a key ingredient for a life well lived. From the teachings of ancient philosophers like Aristotle and Confucius to the wisdom of modern-day thought leaders, the message remains clear. Gratitude is essential for cultivating a fulfilling and meaningful life. It encourages us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack, fostering a sense of contentment and inner peace. And now science is catching up, providing empirical evidence to support what our hearts have always known. Gratitude is not merely a fleeting emotion, it is a profound shift in perception, a conscious choice to focus on the good, the beautiful, and the true, even amidst life's inevitable challenges. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can lead to numerous benefits, including improved mental health, stronger relationships, and increased resilience. It can even have a positive impact on our physical health, boosting our immune system and promoting better sleep. The beauty of gratitude lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate ceremonies. A heartfelt thank you, a moment of silent appreciation, or a simple acknowledgement of the good in our lives can have a profound impact. These small acts of gratitude can create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and kindness to those around us. It requires no special skills, no expensive equipment, no complicated rituals. Gratitude can be practiced anywhere, at any time, whether it's during a quiet moment of reflection, a conversation with a loved one, or even while performing everyday tasks. The opportunity to express gratitude is always present. It's about making a conscious effort to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small they may seem. It is available to everyone, regardless of age, background, or circumstance. Gratitude knows no boundaries and can be embraced by anyone willing to open their heart to its transformative power. It can bring joy to a child's face, comfort to an elderly soul, and a sense of belonging to those who feel isolated. By practicing gratitude, we can create a more compassionate and connected world. All it takes is a willingness to shift our focus, to look for the good, and to appreciate the countless blessings that surround us each and every day. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. So let us embrace the enduring power of gratitude and allow it to illuminate our path, guiding us towards a brighter, more fulfilling future. Don't let the simplicity of gratitude fool you. Its impact on our lives is anything but insignificant. Like a small rudder that can steer a massive ship, gratitude has the power to change our course, leading us towards greater health, happiness, and fulfillment. We've seen how gratitude can work its magic on our physical bodies, boosting our immune systems, improving our sleep, reducing stress, and even promoting heart health. We've explored its profound impact on our mental well-being, helping to alleviate anxiety, lift the weight of depression, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. And we've delved into its spiritual significance, connecting us to something greater than ourselves, fostering compassion, and reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things. The benefits of gratitude are not limited to our individual lives. Gratitude is contagious, its positive effects rippling outward, touching the lives of our families, our communities, and the world at large. When we practice gratitude, we become beacons of hope, inspiring others to embrace the good and to live with more kindness, compassion, and generosity. In our fast-paced, achievement-oriented society, it's all too easy to get caught up in the pursuit of the next big thing, constantly striving for more, better, and different. We become so fixated on reaching our goals, achieving success, and accumulating possessions that we often fail to appreciate the simple joys that life has to offer. Gratitude invites us to slow down, to savor the present moment, and to rediscover the beauty in the everyday. It's about finding joy in a warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning, the laughter of loved ones, the feeling of sunshine on our skin, the sound of rain drumming on the roof. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we begin to see the world through a different lens. We become more mindful of the small wonders that surround us, the simple pleasures that we often take for granted. And as we do, we reclaim the joy, wonder, and appreciation that are our birthright. Like any new habit, cultivating gratitude takes time, effort, and consistency. Our brains are wired for negativity bias, a survival mechanism that has served us well throughout our evolutionary history. But in today's world, this negativity bias can keep us trapped in a cycle of fear, worry, and dissatisfaction. The good news is that we can rewire our brains for gratitude. Just as a muscle grows stronger with regular exercise, our gratitude muscles become stronger with consistent practice. The more we consciously focus on what we're grateful for, the more natural and effortless it becomes. Start small. Begin by identifying just a few things you're grateful for each day. Keep a gratitude journal, write thank you notes, or simply take a few moments each evening to reflect on the good things that happened. As you make gratitude a regular practice, you'll find that it gradually seeps into every aspect of your life, transforming the way you see the world and interact with others. Gratitude is not merely a passive feeling, it is an active expression of appreciation, a call to action. When we are genuinely grateful for the good in our lives, we naturally feel compelled to share that gratitude with others, to give back to the world that has given us so much. This can take countless forms. It might involve volunteering our time at a local charity, donating to a cause we believe in, performing random acts of kindness, or simply expressing our appreciation to those who make our lives a little bit brighter. When we live our lives with gratitude in our hearts, our actions become infused with kindness, compassion, and generosity. We become more mindful of the needs of others, more willing to lend a helping hand, and more committed to making the world a better place. The journey of gratitude is not always easy. There will be days when our challenges seem insurmountable, when our hearts ache with sadness, when it feels impossible to find anything to be grateful for. But it is in these moments, perhaps more than ever, that gratitude is most essential. When we're struggling, clinging to gratitude can feel like an act of defiance, a refusal to give in to despair. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be grateful for: a warm bed, a roof over our heads, the love of a pet, the kindness of a stranger. Remember, gratitude is not about denying the difficult emotions or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when it's hard, trusting that even in the midst of pain, there is beauty, strength, and resilience to be found. Gratitude is not a one-time transaction. It's a gift that keeps on giving. The more we cultivate gratitude, the more we attract things to be grateful for. When we approach life with an attitude of appreciation, we become more open to receiving the good that comes our way. We notice the opportunities that present themselves. We attract kind and supportive people into our lives, and we experience a greater sense of abundance in all areas. Think of gratitude as a magnet, drawing positive experiences, relationships, and opportunities into our lives. The more gratitude we radiate outwards, the more we attract back to ourselves. Deep within each of us lies a wellspring of untapped potential, a reservoir of creativity, compassion, and joy waiting to be unleashed. Gratitude is the key that unlocks this potential, freeing us to live our lives with passion, purpose, and authenticity. When we are grateful, our hearts open, our minds expand, and we begin to see possibilities where we once saw limitations. We become more courageous in pursuing our dreams, more resilient in the face of setbacks, and more compassionate towards ourselves and others. Gratitude empowers us to step into our greatness, to embrace our unique gifts, and to share our light with the world. It's about living a life that is true to our values, aligned with our purpose, and filled with joy, meaning, and fulfillment. And as we bring our exploration of gratitude to a close, let us carry the lessons we've learned into our hearts and minds. May we remember the enduring power of this simple practice, its ability to heal our bodies, transform our minds, and connect us to something far greater than ourselves. Let us commit to making gratitude a way of life, weaving it into the fabric of our everyday experiences. Let us choose to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance that surrounds us, and to approach each day with an open heart and a thankful spirit. The world is full of beauty, wonder, and possibility. May we live each day with hearts overflowing with gratitude, embracing the gift of life and sharing our light with the world. The journey of gratitude awaits,